morning, everyone, and welcome to Miami Senior High's newscast. My name is Viviani Diaz, and today I'm taking you to the farmlands. Here is where a story begins with a group of hardworking farmers facing a very unusual challenge. Now, for a second, I want you all to imagine this. Imagine a world where the seasons never change. There's no spring planting, no summer sun, no fall harvest, and it's the same weather all along. Kind of boring, isn't it? Okay, so to some it might sound peaceful, but for farmers it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world with different challenges that they just mean different things. Here, I take you guys to.
Howdy, y'all. Carlos here, biggest corn guy on the side of, well, everywhere. Let me tell you the secret to farming success: monoculture. One crop, forever, easy, cheap, no thinking needed. I plant, I water, I wait. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Carlos, you sure about that? There's an old saying, the older you get, the more questionable your farming choices get.
Questionable. What do you mean by that? Monoculture works just fine.
Not really. Monoculture drains soil nutrients, reduces biodiversity, and lets pests thrive nonstop, especially on a planet with no seasons.
Oh, come on. My soul's perfectly healthy.
If you say so.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Saying nothing like that is definitely something. I oughta, I don't know.
Carlos, hear me out. With no seasons, pests will never die off. Diseases stick around year round. And planting the same crop nonstop, your soil will get exhausted, fertilizers will cause runoff, and your irrigation water won't last forever.
So now you're saying I gotta switch crops?
Not switch, diversify. Crop rotations, cover crops, and mix planting. You can even use your time irrigation and grow your lights to imitate artificial seasons.
So my easy farming might get wiped out by bugs, run out of water, and ruin my soil? Man, farming got complicated really fast.
Sustainable farming means thinking long term. You'll be fine.
All right, maybe I'll try this whole diversity thing, but I'm keeping my hat.
Anyways, we've been exploring seasons, farming, and life a world with no till. But now it's time to go even deeper, all the way down to the very ground beneath our feet. Joining us today, we have a special guest to talk about a world that has no tectonic plates. And I must warn you, she has brought some weird props. I have no idea what they are, but I can promise you they're very interesting. Everyone clap for Dr. Paslan.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Helen Pastran, your special guest expert here on the Weekend Update. I'm reporting live from my very official science laboratory, also known as my bedroom. I was asked to bring in some props and I may have gotten a little too excited, so let's get into it. In this first part, I will be explaining the Earth with no tectonic plates. Here, observe this ball for a second. You see it? First, I'd like to introduce to you this perfectly smooth planet. Look at it. No cracks, no lines, no continents doing the cha-cha-cha. That's because this represents a planet with no tectonic plates. On Earth, tectonic plates cause earthquakes, volcanoes, and mountains. Basically, Earth's version of drama. This planet is drama free. This planet meditates, this planet does yoga, this planet listens to lo-fi beats for 12 hours straight. If I turn it a little bit slightly, no mountains, no shifting continents, no explosions. Scientifically, it's very interesting as a vacation spot. It's pretty boring. You'll get there, you look around and say, that's it. In this next part, I would like to introduce to you or explain to you how monocropping works. I have the set of Skittles. So next up, please observe the saddest Skittle situation in history. They're all the same color, not one rainbow in sight. This is my model for monocropping, a planet where each farm grows one crop. So let me show it to you. They're all green. Oh, they're all green. I'm using these identical items all because monocropping means zero variety. It looks organized, but if one disease wipes out this crop, the entire food chain collapses instantly. It's like every restaurant on earth only serves like green Skittles. Fun for like 5 minutes, deadly for like 6. So also, you don't want breakfast, lunch, and dinner to taste exactly the same. That's not farming, that's literally survival mode. In this last part, I'd like to show you this globe. The planet with no tilt or spin. Finally here, we have the laziest planet in existence. This planet does not spin, it does not tilt. It's basically floating through the earth or space and saying, yeah, I'm good, you know? So, when I flash my light here, my flashlight right here, as you can see, with no rotation, one side is stuck in eternal sunlight, basically a never-ending tanning session. In the other side, it will be in permanent darkness, like everyone forgot to pay their electricity bill for the entirety of the hemisphere. But when you tilt it slightly, but it has no tilts, there's no seasons, no summer, no fall, no winter, no winter. Just the same weather forever and ever and ever. Basically, the planet is living on airplane mode for the entirety of existence. So, I'd like to introduce to you my props once again. So yes, these props represent the smooth ball represents no tectonic plates. The identical, all the same color of Skittles as monocropping. And then the frozen globe as no tilt or no spin. Put that all together and you get a planet that doesn't move, doesn't diversify its food, and doesn't change its weather. Basically, a terrible place to live in unless you enjoy absolute chaos or absolutely nothing. So good morning. I'm Dr. Helen Pasran. Thanks for joining me on the weekend update. Stay informed, stay curious, and most importantly, don't become a planet with zero personality. Back to you, Ms. Diaz.
Well, that was something. Alright everyone, we've explored farms, seasons, and even a world without tectonic plates. Now it's time to bring it back up to the skies. Let's check out with someone who knows about the weather better than anybody else. We can tell the person who can tell you if you need an umbrella. Please welcome our very own weather expert, Ms. Laura Solano. Please take it away and show us what our skies have prepared for us.
Good morning, my name is Laura Solano and today I'll be presenting the weather forecast. Today we'll be seeing again in the equator, it's hot and it's reaching temperatures of almost 1,073 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, in the poles, we're reaching temperatures of negative 923 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, in the other hemisphere, which is completely dark, we're seeing blizzardous storms and it's reaching almost temperatures of negative 2,102 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, that's everything for today's weather forecast. Now back with Viviani Diaz.
We just got news that some of our reporters, Carlos, is in the middle of a storm and we have some signals coming from him. Carlos, can you hear us? Yeah.
This is Carlos reporting from the dark side of the Earth, where the sun never rises and it's freezing nonstop. With no axial tilt, we're stuck in a permanent night, and this blizzard hasn't let up for weeks. Everything's frozen solid out here. No sunlight means no crops, no warmth, just snow, ice, and darkness forever. Earth without a tilt means one side burns and the other freezes. I'm on the freezing side. This is Carlos Puentes reporting from the endless night.
From all of us here from the news, I'm Viviani Diaz and we'll see each other next time. Stay curious and also stay safe.